Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I am here with my brother as we play Merfolk in Modern. Merfolk is the deck that you want to play. It's on the rise. Humans and spirits, they're going down. Merfolk's going up because Merfolk has the tools to deal with the harsh winter that is Modern. And if you want to check out how Merfolk is played, Competitive Magic, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. And MTG Jeff, he's playing an Angelic Ajani deck. It's an Exaltation mono white deck on MTG Arena. Go check him out on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And I have new patrons supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, all of you, for your support, for supporting the channel. So I would like to thank very much Ryan Stevens. I'd like to thank Cloaked Phantom, Tyler Carpenter, Christopher Sternal, Tim Hasselman, Eamon Olgado, David Mar Ritchie, Vishendra Naidu, and I'd also like to thank our Rene Botchernoff and Jeremy Gilliland for raising their pledges on Patreon. Thank you so much, all of you, for your support, supporting the channel, and supporting Merfolk, and supporting masters of their deck in Modern. So, University is now going to be really busy. So for March, it's going to be like meme March. I want to play with a lot more experimentation. Not too much, you know. I still want there to be some competitive Modern content. And something I would really like to explore more, what I learned from Swolfolk, is that Vapor Snag might be super well positioned right now. It's very good against any sort of Swiss Spear deck, especially the mono red Phoenix deck. You know, they play this turn 1 Phoenix, turn 2 Manamorphose into Faithless Looting, into Lightning Bolt Gut Shot, and they have got this 5-powered Swift Spear. You can't take 5 damage, but you can Vapor Snake it back to their hand, really undo a lot of that damage.
What if it had flashback for 1 blue? Would that make it too broken?
Probably. They work on it, Wizards. We need an unsummon with flashback for 1 blue. That would be sick. That would be pretty good. I would like that. Who knows? Maybe that's interesting design space that they haven't pushed yet. Having a double unsummon in 1 card. So I really want to try out this Vapor Snag thing. It really impressed me. It impressed me more than Harbinger of the Tide. So we're kicking out Harbinger for the Vapor Snags. We still have 24 creatures, which is fine. The metagame looks pretty harsh. It's like, if at a competitive level, it seems like Dredge is incredibly important. There were 4 copies in a Modern, not a Modern challenge. There was a big Modern Premier event, like a PTQ like style event, and there was 4 Dredge decks in the top 8. So if you want to win a big tournament, you have to be prepared for Dredge. You have to bring the hate. That's why I'm playing with Surgical Extraction. Surgical Extraction, that's going to be the extra hate that you need in order to beat these decks. I even contemplated taking out Benthic Biomancer and just replacing it all with Mist Callers, because I feel so strongly about that. Like, if you want to win a GP, you got to be well prepared for Dredge. You better have a good matchup against Dredge, because you are not getting through that GP to top. You're not going to win the GP without running into Dredge at least once or twice, and especially into the top 8. So I think Dredge, very dangerous. There's nothing really holding it back. Creeping Chill is still as good as ever.
Gravedigger's Cage holds it back.
Well, yes, it does. It does, but I still prefer the Surgical Extraction. So we're going to still play with the main deck counter spells. I've decided to, I don't feel so strongly that you have to have 4 main deck Spreading Seasons in the main deck. Not really useful against Izzet Phoenix, not good on the draw against Burn or Mono Red Phoenix. It's not good against Izzet Phoenix at all. I would be siding this out. And, you still have 2 in the main deck just in case you need it for matchups like Jund or Rock or even Dredge. So it's still there, and we're still playing with the other 2 in the sideboard. I'm not going crazy like the Swolfolk deck, taking them all out and then saying goodbye. No, we're not saying goodbye to Spreading Seas, but we're hedging our bets.
You need Island Walk.
We need Island Walk. That's right. You need Island Walk.
The Lords give it as an ability for a reason.
That's right. That's what they're in here for. That's what they're in here for. Anything else? I really don't want to lose to any artifact deck, so we're packing 4 Hercules Recall. I feel like I I really want a lot of counter spells. I really want a lot of these Hurkyl's Recalls. I want a lot of graveyard hate in the form of Mistcaller, Surgical Extraction, and Relic of Progenitus to deal with those fucking dredge decks. God damn. Wait, whatever. So that's going to be the list we're going to be playing today. Or let's go into our competitive league.
Special K.
Who won the die roll? Oh, yeah. Clever name. Oh, this hand's a bit way too weak.
Great. It's so good.
Biomancer and 2. We do have a Mutavault. It's too much mana.
No.
This hand's way better. I'm gonna dump this Deprive on the bottom because we're not. We need another island in order to cast it. So let's get that island first.
Should have held off. The spell appears. I predicted.
Well, you do you? Well, what are we gonna do about this?
I don't know. Okay, so I was wrong.
Sue me.
Happens once in a while.
Okay, Tribe Scout's pretty annoying.
You can bet.
This is where Dismember is like way better than Vapor Snag. Okay, we're up against Amulet.
It's got to counter that amulet.
Yes, I think that's what we're gonna do. I mean, they could hold off on the Amulet, but then let them do that. Okay, when I just play, return this thing back, return something to their owner's hand.
I somehow beat this deck once.
You did you?
Yeah.
I don't know any. Okay, so they didn't play Amulets. Maybe with the trigger on the stack, I should have put this thing. I should have bounced this thing back to their hand. Because when am I going to use this next?
On the actual Primeval Titan. Bounce that
Not a lovely thing to do.
Bounce that sucker back to last century.
Because they're going to put the Force back in play. If that was the only well, whatever. Do I do this? Okay, I'm going to wait. I don't know what I'm going to wait for. I'm going to wait! I'm going to wait for them to put the Force back in play, maybe. Well, nothing else to do with my mana. It's sort of nice to have another Ether Vial because that way... Okay, what are you going to put in play? Probably the Forest. Oh, Colony Garden. Okay, here I feel more comfortable Vapor Snagging this thing.
And they lose a life.
Yeah, 19 more to go. Trinket Mage. Probably gonna get Walking Ballista. Probably gonna make my life miserable. Oh, actually, no, forget, they can get an Amulet. Oh, they're gonna get Walking Ballista. I hate it. I moved to a card, and then all of a sudden I want my old card. Oh, and I didn't put Master of the Pearl Trident in play.
I was wondering.
Yeah, you were wondering? I was also wondering. Okay, well, with this trigger on the stack, we're going to put Master of the Pearl Trident in play. It won't actually be a big loss because the Trinket Mage is in play. But, well, we're not going to have... And I do tick this up to 3 anyway. Although I guess I could have attacked here. Or maybe not. Well, I guess I could attack. They'd lose the plant token. They can attack. So now if they play Walking Ballista, it's easier. Well, they can chew off one of the lords, so I can't do anything here. I'm telling you, in March, I'm going to lose the status of Merfolk Master. Azusa, lost but sinking. So the thing I want to see more than anything is a Lord. Just so that we have more devotion on the battlefield. Keep the devotion coming. Okay, there is some weird stuff we can do with this. tell you what we can do. We can Vapor Snag the Master Waves back. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, so if we... No, there's no way to keep the tokens. Okay, we do have some protection against the Walking Ballista, which is going to be for 1, 2, 3, possibly 4. Because we can bounce the Mass of the Pearl Trident back to our hand. We can attempt to. Yeah, anyway. Well, let's attack. There's nothing that can kill it. There isn't even 3 power on the board. A war is a brewing. Let me pass. I'm gonna put another land in play with the Secure Tribe Scout. You gonna do it? Another Colony Garden. Oh yeah, you keep bouncing it back to your hand. Nice! Nice. What does this game look like if I could dismember that damn Secure Tribe Scout? So how big is this?
Could you just Vapor Snag
it? It looks like it's enormous. It's sort of.
I mean, does it get to shoot its bullets before it goes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
Oh yeah, that's just cheap. Wait, you don't know what you want to do? Or you like put the X wrong or something? Please accidentally play like a really... X is for 5, that's a lot. Maybe we can convince them to kill the Master of Waves, which will be 4 something. 1 card in hand. That's sort of nice.
What if he pumps a bunch of bullets into Master Waves and you snag Master Waves at the last second? Are the bullets spent?
Yes. And that's the only thing I can hope for right now. Hoping they spend the bullets. Oh, but it's only a 3 power creature.
Okay, there's 1.
Sorry, it's only a 3 toughness creature. We don't actually get rid of the Master of Waves. Okay, I have some clever idea. They're gonna shoot it. Then I'm gonna activate this vial. And pretend. Well, you know what? I guess they could let it resolve. Anyway, I'm pretending I have another Lord in my hand. Now we're going to Vapor Snag the Master of Waves. If they want to kill the Master of Waves, they would have to use up their Walking Ballista. So anyway, we exhausted the Walking Ballista, not too bad. Now we're going to say no, and we're going to let them know that they got. You got! I fooled you! Alright, come on, Lord. I could really use it now. Always no. Always yield. This can always be no too. Okay! Oh wait, we're in business! We're in business, people. How do we attack? Can we attack? Is there any good attack? No, not really. How much can you pump yourself up? 4 mana, so 1, 2, potentially 3. That's a lot to deal with this bullshit every turn.
But if he's spending all his mana on that, he can't spend it on anything else.
What does this do again? This is the target creature gains double strike until end of turn. And we have no way of getting through this. This army of garbage. Okay, I can't... The problem is attacking with 2. I really want to attack with 2, but then they can block with Trinket Mage, block with the Secure Tribe Scout, and block with the Zuza. And I only get to kill 2 creatures. And the 4 power will kill one of them. Not a good trade. They know with certainty that I have this. So Master of Waves is now... How big of a
5/4?
creature? Yeah, 5/4. Which can get rid of the Walking Ballista if they pump it up a million times.
You can counter that.
That's...
No,
yeah.
You couldn't. No, pays 2.
No, well, they can... Who cares? Let them pay 2. Anyway, I'm going to try to counter this, which is going to fail. Miserably.
Spell Pierce is not a deprive.
No, it's not. Not at all. I think I'm willing to give up.
All you need is Island Walk. There he is.
Okay, I'm done. Ugh. Can I win this? Like, I don't think so.
Does he have haste?
It will. It will in a minute. It will in a minute. Might even have a double strike. I'm at a virtual 16 because the Walking Ballista can ping me for 1.
What if you get Spreading Seas next turn? You put Master Waves in at end of turn, get Spreading Seas. Then you win.
Let's see, that's 4, 8, 12. It still might not be enough. Okay, let's see what they do, because like a pretty good... I don't know how much mana they're going to have available, but Primeval Titan can attack. Oh, they're pretty tapped out. No, but they have a Sakura Tribe Scout in their hand, so they can play a land from their hand. They can still play land drops because of Azusa. I mean, they got everything. You want to talk about like what this deck does? This is everything. There, they got the Titan. They didn't blink. You didn't even blink. You got literally everything that you could possibly want on the table. I bet they had the Summoners pack the entire time, and they were like trying to play around Deprive as hard as possible. Here's Amulet doing the amulet things. Maybe I should be giving this deck more respect. Yeah. So here's like a really neat thing. They can find a bounce land, put this back in their hand, then redeploy it with Sakura Tribe Scout. Or I guess they can just copy it. That's fine too. Is it legendary? No. So this is 16 points of damage.
Spreading Seas wins.
What do they have in their hand?
1 card.
I think it's a land. So they deploy the land, give double strike. Oh my! And I should put this is a good spot to put the Master of Waves in play. Okay, this is fine. I'm done.
No.
What do you want me to do?
Do you die?
Huh?
If he hits you, do you die?
Likely.
Well, go for it.
Okay, let's just put everything in front of it.
No, because if you get Spreading Seas next turn, you win. But now you can't win.
I don't think I can win anyway.
What are you talking about? You'd have more than enough damage.
So they're going to put the land... Yeah, I think they have another land in play. It's going to come into play untapped. They can activate Sun Home.
Okay.
It's fine with me. I'm dead. I'm dead.
All right.
The correct thing to do was to block with some Master of Waves tokens. What was the next card? No, that was not going to do it. I have to put Master of Waves tokens in play and then block. So what do we got? What do we got? Tectonic Edge is fine. I don't actually know how good Surgical Extraction is in this matchup. Probably not that impressive. Urkel's Recall. I mean, I guess I can bounce the Walking Ballista. Spreading Seas is actually not that good. Venser is okay. I think I like Mist Caller. Just as a 1-drop to get underneath, but we already have 1-drops with Benthic Biomancer. Okay, let's see. I like some Spreading Seases. I do like some Spreading Seases. Like in that situation in that game, you can like get through. It's just that overall Spreading, it's good as the card that is going to enable you to get Island Walk, but is not good as a card to, I don't know, also, mana screw them because they can just bounce the land back to their hand.
Boros Garrison screws you that way.
Yeah.
Hate that card. That spreading seas is arch.
Not fond of Vapor Snag at all. It's not good. Don't really like Spell Pierce either. Honestly, this is just not built for this matchup. Take out a Spell Pierce, I guess. Or maybe take out a Master of Waves. Alright, let's go. We're hoping for, like, really aggressive early starts. That's what we're hoping for. Spell Pierce is, like, sort of fine. When they play Summoner's Pact at 6 mana, you can Spell Pierce it. So, like, we need... okay, we'll keep it. It's not the most brilliant aggressive start ever, but we're just going to have to do with it. What you really want in this matchup is 1-drop into 2-drop into 3-drop, smash, smash, smash. You don't want to give them time. You need to get your aggro on. This more controlling version is not really where you want to be.
He's thinking about it.
But we have 2 deprives, so maybe I'm just going to snap those deprives off on anything. And I need to think more clearly. I'm not taking advantage of good spots. Again?
Of course. They only have 4, but they'll always have them.
I don't even know if they have 4. Okay, we'll attack. And I guess I will not Merfolk Trickster this thing. Grove of the Burnt Willows.
He needs something. He needs a piece of the puzzle. He's searching for it. You don't have to give it to him, but he gives it.
I'll try to counter the piece of the puzzle.
Amulet of Vigor, of course.
Amulet. I think that's worth countering. Oh, you're gonna hold back, are you? Okay. Well, actually, you know what? This is not a bad opportunity to maybe activate the Benthic Biomancer.
Toss an island.
Maybe just dig further to get something. But we put 3 power on the board instead. Yeah, let's force you to play your land. Sure. Turn forest bow. Turn that, sure. Fine. Can't really play that. Yet. Okay, we're definitely going to counter Amulet if we get an opportunity. Yeah, we'll counter this. Things can go really bad if we don't counter that. Things can go bad in other ways if other things resolve. Explore? Sure. EE on 2.
Classic.
Pass. Keep playing lands. Keep doing it. You build into something big. And this could be like the problem with having Deprive, where they play like Cavern of Souls here or Name Giant, and then we're doomed. No, we gotta Deprive this. Because they'll just get like Walking Ballista, and we can't beat that either. And I don't want them to have a body on the board.
Put the bodies on the board.
Can you stop doing things? Cavern of Souls. Oh, that's a problem. In my opinion. Merfolk Trickster. So can we slow this down? We can. We definitely can. Because we can Spreading Seas one of these things.
Spreading Seas the cavern. At the proper time.
Okay, let's attack again. I don't know how valuable this Secure Tribe Scout is to them. Because I really don't want to defend Benthic Biomancer, but at the same time I don't want to attack for 2. Okay, so you have Primeval Titan, Cavern of Souls, and a random card in your hand. If that random card is a land, we can't do anything about... Well, we can Trickster the Titan. Is that where we want to be? There is a weird world. Oh no, there's a weird world where they have Summoner's Pact. They play the Titan and then we can Spreading Seas one of these things. Okay, let's just pass the turn. Or is that where we want to be? Whatever. If they have Titan, they have Titan. I really don't want to play Spreading Seas waiting off one turn. Or they might even play Cavern of Souls to play Walking Ballista. We got to be careful with these things like Spreading Seas and Merfolk Trickster because they're not going to live very, very long. Oh, okay. So we appear to be pretty doomed. Giant. Okay, so we can counter this. Oh, sorry, we can't counter this. We can tap it down. Oh, but they have 2 mana. They have 2 mana up for Engineered Explosives.
Stifle card would be hot.
Yes. Yes, it would.
Once again, another situation would be just so sweet.
Cards that are good in this matchup would be Dismember and Mirror Regery. We are not playing with either of those cards today. Like, we would have a very good chance of winning this if we had, like, just some Lords on the battlefield. Dealing extra points of damage every single turn. But instead, like, this sort of stuff, this sort of controlling shell, not going to do nearly as well. And now I generally don't know how to... Well, okay, we can tap the Primeval Titan at the proper time. I guess I'm going to activate Biomancer. Discard Island. Still, the problem is dealing with the Engineered Explosives. Okay, let's draw a card.
Hurkyl's Recall.
We didn't side it in. It's not hopeless yet, but it's not good. It's definitely not good. It might be good if our opponent blows the Engineered Explosives. So at combat, we're going to tap down the Primeval Titan, just to keep delaying the inevitable, I guess. Who knows? Maybe we can get our opponent to force this Engineered Explosives. We are going to attack for 6. It's not meaningless. Don't play things. Just stop it. Ugh. Annoying.
You put him in right now.
The problem...
Max Devotion.
They'll just pop Engineered Explosives. So let's attack. If we could hit 6 mana, that wouldn't be too bad. Play Lord, Master of Waves. That'd be reasonable. Still wouldn't be great. They would still... they're in a position with a lot of mana to, like, attack with Primeval Titan, find a Teleria West and a bounce land, use Teleria West to find Walking Ballista, and then just eat up our board again. It's really important to just have a good curve. It's very, very important. 1 drop into 2 drop, whatever. You don't want to be on turn, like, I mean, on turn 7, we did deal some damage to them, but you need to really put the pressure on them. You need to be the aggro deck. You do not want to be the control deck. That's not where you want to be against Amulet Titan. They've got a lot of slow starts, like what you are seeing right now. This is pretty slow in the grand scheme of things. I know Engineered Explosives is holding us off, but you can play around that by playing 3 drops like Mirror Regery.
So what are you going to do?
They have priority. I'm waiting for them. I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack. I can't block. I'm not going to block. I can't block. The Engineered Explosive is just going to blow everything up. I think with Trinket Mage, it's actually... this card has been a great innovation to the deck. It's made everything really hard. Because it's another tutor for Engineered Explosives. It's quite good. And Dismember would help there, here in this game as well. Just blow up your stupid Secure Tribe Scout. This deck has certainly gotten a lot harder. I think the thing that's made it the hardest on us, though, is that we've gone into a much more controlling form of deck. You know, like these Deprives, you know, are just getting laughed at by this Cavern of Souls. And they can look for it with Teleria West. Like, they have that power. So, you know, things like Deprive, not nearly as impactful in this matchup. And like I said, the controlling elements are not too important. Come on, where are you?
Whenever you try to use like Deprive, whenever you try to use any counter spell on something that can't be countered, it should play a laugh sound effect. It should just be built into the program.
Like Mario Maker?
Yeah, like that.
Wow. That's the user experience that Magic the Gathering Online hasn't explored yet.
Insulting their fan base.
Oh, come on. I'm going to resign soon.
No.
Out of boredom.
You will. It's got 10 minutes.
Less than that. They've already spent like 2 or 3. Maybe they think I'm thinking. Whatever. If we can win because they time out, I'll take one of those. That rarely happens. It's just like almost never happens.
It does happen.
If this is a double queuing scum, though, then stop double queuing and Magic the Gathering Online. Get on that. Get on the double queuing scum people. Yeah, absolute scum. You're like wasting your opponent's time. How many lands is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You could play with Secure Tribe Scout.
In theory. Get my Mutavault in play really quickly. Flash in Mutavault. Activate block. Got ya. What other things I think are good against Amulet? So if you're struggling with Amulet, you definitely want to go heavy on the Dismembers. So you can Dismember, Secure Tribe Scout, and Azusa. Now, one thing you got to know with Azusa is that you can, if they put a bounce land in play with Azusa, then you can Dismember it in response because it has a trigger that goes on the stack. They don't get to play like multiple lands at once. So they put one land in play with Azusa, and then you say they play one of these Karoo lands. You Dismember Azusa, and they don't get that extra land drop. So what they have to do is play lands like Grove of the Burned Willows or Cavern of Souls or Forest first, and then play the bounce land to play around that. But if they don't, you get them. Dismember also can kill a Primeval Titan. It can. It happens. Sometimes that's something to consider. Mare Regery, very important in this matchup. Very, very important because it's a Lord, but it's a Lord that doesn't get hit by Engineered Explosives on 2.
And it can tap.
Yeah, and it can tap and untap stuff, which actually probably is even more relevant than I think because of the Merfolk Tricksters. Merfolk Trickster, you can flash in at upkeep and then tap one of the lands, especially the Simic Growth Chamber. That's a beating. But there's you want to have a very aggro build to take advantage of slow starts like this. Like, this is, in the grand scheme of things, pretty slow. You know, we've reached turn 7, and we're not dead. Like, this was definitely a start where if we had the Lords, we had some good pressure, we would be in it to win it. Just so happens we are not.
They need to print more mono blue Merfolk. Get rid of the Simic BS.
Yes, true.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. You've offended half my comment section.
Sorry. I just think that if you get
green, bring back green. Where's the green? I've given them a little bit of green, and they're addicted.
Just makes things harder to cast when you have to split your land colors. Because one of those colors might just not come. It might just not come at all.
Let's look at my toolbox. What other cards are good against Amulet Titan for anyone who wants to know?
What if they made like Lava Merfolk? Red. Lava fish.
They have one red. They have one red, blue, one. Sorry, yeah. It's like Razor
no, just
Fin.
red. Just mono red.
Oh, mono red Merfolk?
Lava red mono fish.
They might have that. Let me know in the comment section below if there's a mono red Merfolk.
And if they don't, they should start printing that as a set.
Ceremonious Rejection is very good in this matchup. I forgot about that one. Ceremonious Rejection is a great one. Just hard for 1 mana, hard counters, Engineered Explosives, Amulet of Vigor. Usually Walking Ballista, but don't assume that it will definitely do that because they can always play Cavernous Souls and even bring it back to their hand with the Karoo land and then replay it on Construct. So that's not a guaranteed thing, but the fact that it can still it can still counter Engineered Explosives is very, very important. Yeah, Dismember good. Dispel not very good. Although if I didn't have many things to bring in, I would bring in like, I don't know, 1 or 2 Dispels just to counter Summoner's Pact. Gutshot is really weak. I mean, it just counters the Sakura Tribe Scout, but, you know, you do what you have to do if you do not have much interaction. Phantasmal Image is very, very good in this matchup, because you can copy the Primeval Titan, find either Mutavaults or Tectonic Edges, and you have a 6/6 trampling creature. So Phantasmal Image, very good in this matchup. Notice how all the cards that are very good in this matchup we don't have in our deck.
Yeah, the new card that lets you copy. Oh, wait, it's only things you control. Never mind. Already forgetting.
Tidebinder Mage is, like, good. Won't say it's mind-blowing amazing, but it's good. Vendilion Click is good. That's about it. So that's everything they want. Maybe we're going to win on time. Since 10:20...
They got like a minute.
Yeah, they might literally have a minute to, like, pass priority.
Don't do it.
Fuck, I'll take it.
Special K.
To hell with Amulet.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe there's a real emergency.
Heart attack.
The heart attack.
That's why he's eating Special K, because it's heart healthy.
Is it? They know what they need.
Yeah. But yes, that's what it's promoted as. Lowers cholesterol and all this.
Ah, I see.
Yes!
Unbelievable! This is like, I don't know, has this ever happened?
No.
We literally, you know, if anything else, you could try to win by heart attack.
What the hell happened?
How do we word this, though?
Take what you can get.
Hope for a heart attack.
Maybe he'll say something.
I don't know. Hope for a heart attack? Question mark. Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. We don't deserve to win the match, but I'm gonna take it because Nikachu's going broke. So we need them play points. All right, so that was round 1. It was still informative because I talked about, you know, what we need to win, what we need in order to beat these decks. Yeah, okay. See you. We're gonna go to match 2. We did not win the die roll. We have a fine hand on the draw. Let's see what our opponent is up to. It might change how I play Spell Pierce, especially if I draw an island. I might want to start off with the Spell Pierce and then on turn 3 play 2-drop into Benthic Biomancer.
You mulligan.
Great! That's half the battle in Modern right now. Mulliganing in Modern is a beating. I cannot wait for... Oh, it's Bogles. So maybe we are going to wait with the Spell Pierce. Or maybe not. No, we can wait till turn 2? Yeah, they can't put a Daybreak Coronet on it yet, so I'll wait till turn 2. I can hold up Merfolk Trickster and play the Spell Pierce. Our hand is not too bad. Oh god, that sucks. Rancor is very strong against us. I hate seeing Rancor because it's oh, we gotta buy him. I hate seeing Rancor because you can't chump block the creature anymore. I mean, you can chump block all the auras, all of them. You can build up a really nice board, but you can't chump block any of this stuff. So attack for 1 or not attack for 1. If I attack for 1, if they attack for with their 4/2, I could flash in Merfolk. Like if they put, like, say, another Spider Umbra on it. Oh no, but it will just protect it. The creature won't die. Well, that sucks. All right, attack for 1 then. And I think I'm just gonna play a Biomancer.
Holding up Spell Pierce.
Yeah, because I know I'm gonna Spell Pierce something. I'm gonna Spell Pierce basically anything. Oh, especially that. That's dangerous. In combination with Rancor, that's too much. That's too much.
I think it should cost 2, at least.
Oh no, they're not playing anything. What does that mean? Daybreak Coronet? Daybreak Coronet? We're curving out. Cannot do anything with Daybreak Coronet.
Put him down to 13.
Thinking to play Silvergill, because if I can draw another land, then we can play Merfolk Trickster and Master of the Pearl Trident on the same turn. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Show the Benthic Biomancer. Maybe even we'll draw Spell Pierce. Change my mind. Oh, that's a good card.
So we got 1 card in hand.
We're gonna have to do some pseudo chump blocking soon. I mean, I could do it right now.
Nothing good. Come on. Can't have it all.
Protection from creatures. Alright, so what's the clock? 3 turns? Alright, we can race that. We can race that.
Race and erase.
We can race. Draw a land. Please draw a land. We draw a land, we're really golden. Not a land. We attack for 5. Alright, what can we do here? We can attack for 5.
Or 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's only 9? Shoot. No, actually, if we draw a land, yeah, we can adapt, so that's not too bad. So, okay, that's going to be the line. We're going to attack. And so long as nothing stupid gets... Oh, no, it's not going to work like that. I think I have to adapt now. I have to put a land in play. Because if I deprive, I'm going to return a land back to my hand. Or how is this going to work? No, hold on. I could adapt first, draw a card, discard a card, then deprive. No, I can't do that. That requires 4 mana. What if I just adapt here? That will be 6 damage. And then I am threatening lethal next turn if they blank. So I think it's safe to try to go for it. Or is there anything else I'm worried about? I'm afraid of, like, you know, Rancor... Spirit Mantle won't do it. Spider Umbra won't do it. Hyena Umbra won't do it. What else won't do it? But they might put the brakes on. A card that could help them is a fetch land, so they can get Dryad Arbor.
I thought you were just gonna put Dryad into play.
Okay, let's say no. Because I don't want to tap out, because they'll swing for none, but they'll swing back for... They can potentially kill me next turn if they have, like, Daybreak Coronet, Ethereal Armor, Rancor, a lot of cards. I really need to hold up this Deprive. So if I attack for 6, you go to 9. Because I can't block anything anyway. Okay, wait, can I attack for 5 and pass? You play Rancor, I deprive it. You pass back to me. No, I can't win. That's impossible. So I have to do this. Come on.
You have so many islands. Come on.
Well, that's... Yeah, it's not good.
Just gotta hope it did blanks, that's all.
Yeah, but they're not playing anything, which doesn't give me confidence that they have blanks. Okay, fetch land, which represents Dryad Arbor. Okay, not too bad. We don't die, but they have the fetch land. If I get an island, I think I still win. 4, 6. Yeah, if I get an island, I still win because I can play 2 lords. 6, 8. No, I win because I have to fetch for the Dryad Arbor. Okay, it's over. We got it. It's tense. It was tense.
It was tight.
But we got there. Because they can block a 3-powered creature, but they're still gonna take... Oh, they don't take enough?
Block with what?
7? Oh, it's not enough. Oh, I miscalculated. I thought I had 2 3-power creatures. Damn it. Dryad Arbor. Yeah. They're gonna fetch for a forest creature. We did need the island to win.
Maybe you just won't see it.
I think they see it. But this was the best thing we could do. Actually, also, what's it called? Mutavault would have won because we could pump up the Biomancer. This was definitely a game we needed to be on the play. So we concede. That's sad. If you're on the play, we win. For sure. So what do we want here? Spreading Seas, because this really wrecks them. Damn it, we need those Chalice of the Voids. I don't have them in the deck anymore. Cards we do not want. Vapor Snag, Sword of Blows.
Dang that hexproof.
We might keep a few for Spirit Dancer, but that's about it. I think that's it. We're not... It's not... Well, we could bring in Venser. Venser's not awful. Maybe Venser over Vapor Snag. Because it can bounce auras. Makes the deck a bit clunky, but whatever. Is there anything else? Mistcaller can get underneath them, but actually you don't really want to get underneath them. You want lords.
You want power.
You want power, you want beef. We want some counter spells, just like what we had that last game. It was great. Keep. It's a fine hand. Come on, Benthic Biomancer. Okay, so actually, I should have seen what was on the top card, so I had one out. I could activate the Biomancer, dig one card deeper to find an island. I actually had it out there. I wasn't meant to lose that. I could go one more card deeper. See, I'm off my game, but I can still... I think we're going to wait for the white mana so that we can prevent Daybreak Coronet. And I think I'm going to start the party off with Lord of Atlantis. And then by turn, we're going to play Spreading Seas next turn, and then on turn 4, we can play Silvergill Adept with our Mutavault mana and cast Lord of Atlantis on the same turn.
No BS. Okay.
So I'm going to viciously attack that Plains. Viciously.
What does the Ethereal Armor give it?
+1/+1 for each aura they, or sorry, each enchantment they control.
Oh.
It's very dangerous.
It can
and it gives it first strike. They could have Nature's Claim in their hand. Ooh. Ooh. I do like the look of that. Go for it. I'm feeling you... Uh-oh. That's dangerous. Well, we're going to keep with this Spreading Seas plan. If you can't cast white cards, then you're probably boned. And we're going to be as aggressive as possible.
And you can't block nothing.
Can't block nothing. They are dead next turn, actually. We're threatening to kill them. So they need a lifelink card. Not looking so brave right now, are you? So... I think I'm just going to play... Okay, so they're representing Dismember. So if I play Lord of Atlantis, they dismember one of these creatures. They still take 7. They still die. Yeah, we win. Oh, yeah, they can have Path to Exile. Totally forgot about that. Whatever. But that is not as good for us. So they could, in theory, have a big turn next turn. They could do a lot of damage and gain a bunch of life. Hopefully that's not the case. We are still attacking for... If they play Daybreak Coronet, that is going to get them out of range of dying. But I at least can play Venser next turn. What's going on here? This is making me suspicious.
Fence or something.
I feel like Spreading Seasing something.
Even better.
Well, I can just attack with the Mutavault, see what they do. What are you going to do? You're going to Path to Exile the Mutavault? I mean, I'm threatening lethal. So I'm putting the onus on them to deal with this Mutavault. Well, okay, do you know something better I could have done? I could have played Spreading Seas first to find out exactly what they had. Well, anyway, we're still threatening lethal next turn. Not nearly to the capacity of what I wanted to do last turn, though. Yeah, better was Spreading Seas first. They play Path to Exile. And then I could use my mana for something else. So I do feel like playing Spreading Seas here just to prevent the possibility of Daybreak Coronet next turn, because that is deadly as hell.
Whatever you got, it's gonna be big.
It's gotta be big, and you need to do it off of 3 mana. That's the benefit. Okay, they got the 3 mana. Well, okay, that can't be good for them if they're throwing away their mana.
We had to pay life. He's only at 1. He can't use that.
Okay, here it comes. So I guess that's it. They can't unless they have lifelink in their deck. And now I have Venser. If they play Path to Exile, they can't cast it again, so we'll just attack for, I don't know, attack both these dinguses. I guess, I shouldn't show them I have Venser. I should play the Master of the Protraden or something. Oh, you think you're going to get me? No, I'm going to get you.
Ba-boom!
But the problem is they know about this now.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's 4 mana. Who cares? Anyway, yeah, you can't cast this again.
So you said that Venture would be clunky, but it's what got you into it. The victory.
Not a fast start for them. Maybe these Spreading Seasons weren't even all that important. They clearly didn't have that many auras. They had like 3 Path to Exiles. I wonder if Tectonic Edge is good. How important is this Mana Screw plan? Curving out is important. I'm on the draw. No, I can't depend on the Mana Screw plan. It only looked good there because I drew 3 Spreading Seasons. And usually you just want to Mana Screw them when they have 1 mana. This hand's good. I like that I have Spell Pierce.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I didn't see that coming at all.
Spell Pierce, whatever's coming.
Yeah, I think so. Whatever's good's coming. This will only backfire if they play... I actually will counter that. That's just really hard to beat. It keeps coming back. Oh no.
Well, 1 is better than 2.
Show Biomancer. Come on, curve out. Needed that this turn. Alright, well, we're sort of vulnerable. Unless they have a really good controlling hand. Spirit Mantle? Okay, that's not too bad. We still need to erase this, but, like, could be worse. So, as protection from creatures, we can't block. But we have 4 turns to catch up. So, let's start with... I mean, that's assuming they don't have anything else in their hand. What else we can do? We can try to get to Venser mana, bounce the Spirit Mantle, block the Bogle, and then really blow them out.
It's a plan.
It's a plan. We could almost guarantee that. Well, I don't want to say guarantee that, but we have a pretty good chance of getting that line if we play the Biomancer and then loot with it. Or we could play Biomancer Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas doesn't look very good right now, though. We have Windswept Heath to block with Dryad Arbor, so I can't just attack with the Silvergill naked alone. How many turns do I have? Okay, so they could attack for potentially... Say they put Rancor on it, then that's 6 power. I also... Then maybe I'm going to have to be afraid of Dryad Arbor. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna attack. I'll play Biomancer, and then I'll think about it if I want to loot with the Biomancer or play Merfolk Trickster at end of turn.
Here comes Bath.
No, here comes Dryad Arbor. I might play Merfolk Trickster here. Do you want to block? Do you want to block? How do I win this game if you block? No, I'm gonna Trickster you. Keep creatures on the board. Okay.
Play nothing else.
Nope. I mean, this could get really bad, I guess. Damn, the Spare Mantle. Okay, it's just 5 damage, though. Only. There is a problem with bouncing Spirit Mantle. It can just go back on the Dryad Arbor. Okay, we do get our land. So maybe we'll be okay. And there's actually another problem. The Spirit Mantle will now protect the Slippery Bogle. How to do this? How to do this? There's another thing we can do. We can play Master of Waves and then go for the Spirit Mantle block next turn.
Not a bad idea.
We just have to hope their opponent doesn't draw one really key spell. They've got one card left in their hand, so it could be Path to Exile. It's not... Okay, we'll go for that, I guess. We'll try for that. This gives us an opportunity to try to win. Gives us a lot of blockers. Attack.
Want to trade now, bitch?
Yeah, do you want to trade now? The answer is yes. That sort of makes me happy, because if they do have Path to Exile, then that means that's one less damage that's hit going after us. So they don't have Path to Exile. They definitely would have played it. So we're just hoping they don't have a good aura here. We need one more turn! Give us one more turn.
Jumping Meatball.
Yeah. Chubby Meatball needs another day to eat.
Can I get salty? Can I talk about luck?
Oh, Bogle players do that more than anything else. Okay, there's Spirit Dancer.
Summoning Sickness.
Yep. I'm not threatening... Am I threatening lethal in any capacity? I can play the Spreading Seas and a Master of the Pearl Trident next turn.
Oh.
Okay, do I have lethal? I have 6, 8, 9, 10, 14 power. I do have lethal. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I'm going to triple check I have lethal. Because they can block 2 tokens. 6 power gets through. And I have another 8 power on the ground. Yeah.
Does Reach get past Island Walk?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Reach is like
For
blocking the
breeze.
sky.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna Spraying Seas this. Make sure the coast is clear. I mean, they can float a white mana. I'll still play the Master of the Protron. Okay, it's over. We did it!
Look pretty hopeless.
Hey.
To people like me.
That's Xaxes. Yeah, we got him. All right. Lesson here is don't be afraid of Bogles. Don't be afraid of Bogles.
Draw his next card.
Yeah, they always do that. The Bogles players. Don't be afraid. Whoops. 2. Don't be afraid of slippery people. Especially ones that want to show off their pants.
What?
These are considered pants in this game.
Oh.
Putting many pairs of pants on.
I think the world record for that is like 38 pairs of pants.
That's ridiculous.
There's a photo of it against world record.
One thing about the Bogles matchup, a lot of people are really afraid of this matchup. I'm not. I mean, I guess there's like all these really tense games, and you always remember the games that were hopeless. I mean, they always have nut draws, but I've always found that I come out ahead against Bogles. This is an example of it. And we might have even been able to win game 1 if I loot with Biomancer first to give myself an opportunity to draw an island to play that Lord. Go look at it. So anyway, that's our round 2. We're going to round 3. My brother just confirmed that the person wore 300 pairs of pants. Anyway, we're up against Draconar, which actually is the person who's been killing it with Merfolk recently. We have a pretty good hand. We have a good hand.
Might not be playing that this week.
Very unlikely. Vapor Snag, however, that's going to be the mirror breaker.
Hey, Nikachu smiley face.
Yes. Draconar is doing great work for Merfolk. At least 150 every single week. We've got Vile, we got Biomancer, we got Vapor Snag. We got Lord of Atlantis, that's a bit awkward. Also, Deprive is also awkward. There's diminishing returns against Merfolk. If we can get it early, it'll be good. Like, if they don't have Ether Vial, we can just snap this Deprive off on just some random creature. That's fine with me. You would have loved my 7 card, Islands and 5 Lords, 4 of which were Lord of Atlantis. Wow. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, it's the Vile Mirror. Alright, nothing I can do. Just pass.
Well, you can play Basic Bombers.
And threaten another one. Oh, really? Okay.
Thank you.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Well, that's convenient, but that would have been more convenient last turn. Well, okay, I'll play the land so that I can threaten to pump up the Biomancer just in case the Draconar wants to block.
Pump it up. Here it come.
Here comes something. Or nothing. Nothing. Look at that bluffing.
We'll pump them up twice. Lord of Atlantis and Diluted.
You know what? I think I'm going to hold up the Deprive for... No, I don't have to pump it up. I guess I could pump it up to get rid of the Deprive. Like, I'm trying to hold on to Deprive to counter something, but I don't need to do that. Okay, sure. Okay, what bad stuff can happen?
Well, whatever's in your deck.
Okay, we'll pump him up. Getting that damage. Do I need this? I can play the island. Okay, we'll discard the Deprive. I'm over it. We don't need deprive. Do I play a land this turn? I think so. Okay, pass. I'm guessing the hand is really clunky or something.
Here comes a trickster.
Or Harbinger.
Keep it on tip.
Sure. I might hard cast Lord of Atlantis. Man, now I have too many islands. Now I want the deprive back. Give me my deprive back. I didn't know I was going to draw this many islands. The Merfolk mirror is always complicated. Very complicated. So.
He's got nothing on the table. The only thing that's got flash is trickster.
What if I play Lord of Atlantis and counters it? Is that such a big deal? Maybe. Things like Harbinger of the Tides and Trickster screw this situation up so much.
Swing. If he doesn't do nothing, he doesn't do nothing.
No, something's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna play Lord of Atlantis. And if I need to, I'll Vapor Snag it back to my hand. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You could Vapor Snag the Silvergale for another card, you will.
I could. They attack me for 6. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. The thing is, I know they have deprive in their hand. Oh, sorry, not in their hand, in their deck. It's an opportunity for me to like Vapor Snag something right now and not let them get value out of deprive. How much time do I have? Okay, I'll just pass. I'm just going to hold on to the Vapor Snag. Vapor Snag is a card that I don't think they know I'm playing with.
Is he taking it upstairs? He is. He has a load of Atlantis. I mean...
Master of Waves.
Yeah. Whatever.
Sure, I'll take 6.
Do you Vapor Snag that?
I definitely will Vapor Snag this. Okay, so the plan is bounce this, play my own Master of Waves.
Ooh, spicy. He says.
And hope I don't die. Could we play at 3? Merit Regery. Then it would die. Take 6. So, well, they've used a lot of their Merfolk Tricksters already, so I'll just attack for 8. I just gotta hope. I'm assuming Drakenar has like 2 Master of Waves in hand. So it is important that I attack for 8 because they need to go down to 9 so that when they play Master of Waves, because they'll stabilize with Master of Waves on the ground, but I've got 9 power on the board. I have to hope they do not have the last Trickster. Or like, not the last, but another Trickster.
Nope.
Trickster can target the Master of Waves. Alright, that's tough. That was tough. That was tough! Alright, cards do we want? We don't want any of this garbage. Counter spells. We also don't really want... we can have 2 Spreading Seas. We can live with that. We just want creatures. Creatures, anything that can interact with the board. Oh no! We're gonna have to bring in some real garbage. Spell Pierce sucks. Deprive sucks, especially on the draw. Hurkyl's Recall. That's okay. We'll bring in a land just so that we can curve out. I guess I'll bring in a Spreading Seas. Could bring in a Hurkyl's Recall though. That would be spicy.
Against that Aether Ball.
Yeah, against that Aether Ball. Bounce all your Aether Balls back to your hand. That's hilarious. I think I'm just gonna bring in Spreading Seas. Say, good news is we've got Vapor Snag in this matchup. That's going to help a lot. As it did. I'm staring at that Hurkyl's Recall. I'm staring so hard. Okay, forget it. Do you know what is a weird card? Maybe Surgical Extraction, just to see what the hell is in their hand. I mean, I would take a peek effect. I don't know if it's worth 2 life, though. Especially on the draw. This hand is good.
Of course.
Oh, just in time. Drakenar's going to see the replay. Oh, so lucky. That's the life of a Merfolk Master. You get people to just concede to you when they're playing, what's it called? Amulet Titan.
Yeah. That's a mystery right there.
I guess I'll play the Master of the Pearl Trident, hold the Merfolk Trickster for surprise blockers. Do you have your own Vapor Snag? You have your own Dismember. Alright.
And he paid for it.
Oh, you're going to pay for it in blood. It looks like we're gonna get to Venser Mana. Maybe we can bounce this Aether Vial. That'd be hilarious. So their hand is just full of cards.
Oh, it's a different Silver Gill.
Okay, they're curving out. But so are we. So now I'm in their situation where I need to wait until the millionth turn.
Trickster 1, which will sap the energy out of the rest of them.
This looks like a pretty damn good hand for them. But they can attack with this, actually. I mean, they can, but they'll lose it. I'll let them attack. They have to attack with 2 of them. They would still get 6 in, at least. So I might as well let them attack. Because what I can do is I can Trickster this one and then block this Master of the Pearl Trident. Oh, they might have another Lord in hand anyway. Which in that case, I can't do anything. Oh, yeah. Hit in the face! What to do now? It would have helped if they didn't draw that second land. I guess I'm going to tick this up. And now I'm going to be in resign mode. All right, where's Ryan?
No!
What am I going to
Bounce the Ether Vial. Could really set him back.
do? They've got like 20 power in play.
Yeah, but...
Oh, it's going to set them back. I also don't want to show them that I have Venser.
Yeah, resign.
Yeah, to hell with it. Maybe I can bluff more when I had this on 2. I have nothing in 3 on my deck, which sucks. Maybe I have to keep this on 2. I could play the Benthic Biomancer. Like, I don't have any realistic way of winning, though. Like, bouncing any of these things just get replayed by Ether Vial. Okay, out of principle, I'm going to play on. I'll force my opponent to beat me. Maybe they'll also show me something I don't know about. Oops. Now we're going to activate the Biomancer, which will do basically nothing. Concede. It's interesting that Magic lets me draw and not finish resolving the spell, because I don't think that'd be allowed in paper Magic. That's a very niche thing. Because if you do something in paper Magic, you have to fully resolve the spell. If I understand correctly. Otherwise, you're like just drawing cards before you resign, which is also illegal. On the play,
I gotta get my sweater.
it's cold in Winnipeg. I don't really like spreading seas. Don't like it at all. I also don't like Spell Pierce. I'm going to play just a 1-up Spell Pierce. I don't think it's very good, but I think I'm willing to play it on the play. Maybe I can snatch an Ether Vial. They've got Dismember. Hopefully when they're tight on mana it could be useful. But Spell Pierce in general is pretty bad in this matchup, but I just don't have that many cards. I don't have the cards. And if I need more reinforcements for Mutavault, I've got Tectonic Edge. 2 of them. This sounds fine. Not powerful, though. You need Lords. You need Lords, so... Silver Gill Adapt, show us the Lords. Ooh. How cold is it in Canada? Or specifically Winnipeg?
It's actually really nice today, in general. I'm just chilly. And our winter is finally over next week.
It is not.
Yep.
It's a lie.
No, it's pretty much over by next week.
Ooh, Spell Pierce.
We got nothing but -2, -3 to look forward to from here on out. Right until spring.
Global warming has brought all the water. Well, all of a sudden, I do not like my hand anymore. I wish the Spell Pierce was the... what's it called?
Vapor Snag?
No, the Spreading Seas that I sided out. I was wondering if I don't draw this, should I bluff?
No, you know.
Yeah, no, I know. I guess I can just put this in play.
Swing for 4.
And then threaten something with Ether Vial. No, swing for 5.
Whatever.
Spell Pierce might come in handy. They don't have Ether Vial, so Venser is probably going to come in handy too.
Just leave it on 2.
Sure. is not particularly useful. So I could attack with Silver Gill Adept.
Just wait for another 5. You're winning the race.
No, they're representing Merfolk Trickster in their hand. For sure. They're for sure representing Merfolk Trickster.
Well, then just bounce with Fencer. Puts another body on the board.
I think I'm just going to pass. Oh! Yeah, I could bounce my own Master of the Pearl Trident with Venser. I don't think it progresses my board enough. I'm going to pass. Let them use their Merfolk Trickster.
No, I'm saying Vencer the Trickster.
No, that's not what I want to do. That's definitely not what I want to do. Oh, they're going to just activate the Biomancer? Okay. I'm going to assume Drakenar's sided out all their deprives. Discarding Ether Vial. Great, we got the Spreading Seas for that. Might help their mana a little bit, but whatever. Okay, I'm just going to take it.
I don't think you have a choice.
I have a little bit of a choice.
Doesn't he have Island Walk?
I could bounce the Master of the Pearl Trident. What is this all about? Do you have Deprive on the draw? Or do you have your own Venser? Oh my god! Kept Deprive. Alright.
Here comes another one.
Well, at least I can attack for 5. And I don't have Spell Pierce up.
Misplay. Should have bounced the island, I know.
Oh yeah, that would have been a pretty good line. Okay, hold on. No, I can't. I can't hit the Mutavault now, because right now they don't have Merfolk Trickster up, so. Attack for 5. Then Spreading Seas Mutavault. Oh, this is going to be great. We get to Spell Pierce this Dismember. So you've got a card that I didn't expect you to have, and now I have a card you didn't expect me to have. Now you're going to hell. But still, the clock is not a winning clock yet. I can only attack. I can only push through 5 damage. Okay, hold on. Do I want? What are the odds you have Spell Pierce now? You're gonna leave all the counter spells in? Are you? Really?
Just toss it. Maybe we'll get a Lord. Or Master Waves or something.
Because if I draw a Mutavault, that would be winning.
There's a lot of outs.
Okay, I hope there's no Spell Pierce. Thank God.
Play it right now.
Yes, we should. All right then.
There'll be a ton of devotion.
We're in good shape. We are in good shape. Another Mutavault.
Sick. Can't attack.
It is sick. That's right. Okay, let's say you have Merfolk Trickster, which you are very strongly representing. What to do about this?
Leave it on 2. No point. You have more 2-drops than 4-drops.
I guess... No, I'm going to tick this thing up. Especially if they have Deprive. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Damn it! If it was... We could win here if the vial was on 2. We could definitely win if the vial was on 2.
Vapor Snag, the thing, he loses 1 point of health. He's down to 5.
Okay, they play Merfolk Trickster, targeting Master of the Pearl Trident. They make 3 blocks. I can bounce... No. All my creatures are going to get small. But I can bounce their Master of the Pearl Trident. And then play Master of Waves at end of turn. What if you have another Deprive? If you have another Deprive, that's not too bad. Because then Deprive, that means you're not playing Merfolk Trickster. Anyway, so I guess I'll play the Master of Waves. But this could have been a winning turn. For sure. Now I'll just pass. So now you need 2 Merfolk Tricksters. 1 to hit the Master of Waves. And 1 to hit the Master of the Pearl Trident. And I have a decent chunk of life to work with here. Was it Spencer? What do you have for 2 mana?
Silvergale, card draw.
No. Echoing Truth.
Doesn't destroy, though.
Does not. And it's going to come back. With the Ether Vial. The problem for them is that at some point, you're going to force me to just win the game. Tap for 6, I go to 11. Yeah, I'll take it. Now we've got Master of Waves threatening lethal. Oh, this could just do it right now. They might not have Merfolk Trickster in hand, but I don't know.
Nope, he's done.
No, that's it. We did it. We did it!
Good games.
Good games. They're usually lopsided. I don't know. Oh, there was a lot. There was a Merfolk Trickster in hand. Okay. They had Merfolk Trickster. They had Master Waves. They couldn't play the Master Waves because they were holding back on Merfolk Trickster the entire time.
Hand.
No. Absolutely not.
Well, he'll see you later.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, so that was round 3. Let's go into round 4. Oh no, we have forget. We have a lesson. Oh, the mirror is just the most high variance nonsense of all time. The mirror is nuts. Like, I feel like I'm pretty proficient in the mirror, but even though I'm really proficient, I've gotten my ass kicked a million times by all sorts of people. It's so high variance, and has nothing even to do with like what cards you have. You could sometimes have like what you think is the perfect hand with Ether Vial, but it just gets trumped by some sort of hand where they have like, I don't know, Curse Catcher into Lord of Atlantis, but they're playing Dismembers on your creatures, so actually they had the tempo. And you couldn't actually get anything to stick on the board, and you technically have all this. Your creatures get bigger because of their Lord of Atlantis, but it doesn't matter because they keep removing them off the damn board. Anyway, that's round 3. Let's go into round 4.
3.
We won the die roll. Our hand sucks. We got a mulligan. This hand's
It'll do it.
not great.
It'll get there.
We'll keep it. These sort of hands need more help.
And it's coming.
Oh yeah? It is coming, huh? With the reinforcements, Modern Horizons on the way? do not need this.
You're just gonna get another one anyway.
Yeah, that's right. So Modern Horizons on the way. Hopefully some really good cards for Merfolk. I mean, it's not off the table. They could reprint True Name Nemesis into Modern. It's possible. I mean, if there was a set that could do this, this is it. They could reprint a True Name Nemesis that's only for Merfolk. Like, in order to cast this card, you have to reveal a Merfolk card from your hand or some nonsense like that. So they could fix it. I think I'm just gonna play Mutavault and pass. Hold up, Spell Pierce. We can put trick. I mean, this is like essentially like putting a creature into play right now. Slowly put my creatures out there. I'm assuming
blue black.
Not sure what this is. Okay, not. I guess Grixis control.
Thoughtseize, go.
Okay, that resolves. Or it could be fairies. Probably Grixis control.
Grixis sounds like a brand of motor oil.
Grixis? Get your Grixis. Get your Grixis motor oil here. Oh, they're paying 2 life. What does that mean? No. No.
Don't give it to him. You got too much good stuff.
I don't want to give any of my stuff. Or is this like a Grixis Death Shadow player that's playing this really slowly? You know, let's not pay life. That's overrated. Oh, I really want to deal damage to them, but I think it's more important to get the Silvergill Adept on the board. Okay, you get to see 1 card from my hand. I'll show you one. This hand is pretty good for Grixis Death Shadow, if this is what it is.
Not gonna cycle yourself into oblivion, are you?
Looks like Grixis control though. With how ridiculously patient they're playing.
They should just put those 2 lures in.
Sort of want to be patient with this Mutavault. How patient can I be? I think they play Field of Ruin. Yeah, I'm just going to attack. Because I think they still play Anger of the Gods or Damnation or some sort of board wipe.
Well, Anger of the Gods is double red.
Oh yeah, that's true. They're not even trying. Well, no, but they could still have that next turn. Okay, Fatal Push.
Of course.
What are you going to do about this one? What's the plan there?
Are you quadruple skewing?
Yeah, are you quadruple queuing?
Are you octet queuing?
These fucking queuers? No. It's a control deck. It's difficult. Okay, so this is definitely some sort of Dimir thing. Whoa! Whoa! Taking the damage anyway. Alright, fine.
Still swing with Mutavault. Oh, maybe not.
I'm going to put Trickster in play right now to get underneath counter magic. Or does that open them up to play Liliana of the Veil against me? Oh, big fishy.
Useless.
Is this Grixis? Death Shadow?
It's probably a brew.
Or Dimir Death Shadow or something? I don't know.
It's supposed to take a lot of damage.
Yes, that is true. Oh, I drew this.
Swing for 11.
Because I can Trickster this thing and then attack for 5.
I would just go whole hog. Whole hog.
Whole hog, my brother says.
Put that LOA on the board.
Okay, we'll attack with the Mutavault and the Trickster. And I'm going to still try to hold up as many cards in my hand as possible. If they kill the Lord of Atlantis...
Jeez, another dismember.
Wow.
Well, you got another...
Oh, do you know what I can do? I'm just going to Trickster the Gurmag Angler. Just in case they have another removal spell for Lord of Atlantis. For my second Lord of Atlantis. They're still facing lethal next turn.
You're already very lethal.
Okay, it is Grixis. Probably Grixis Death Shadow. I do need to be a little bit more careful now, though. In the wake of Snapcaster Mage. So you play Snapcaster Mage, you target Fatal Push, you make all the blocks. That's not good for me either. See, this is actually where maybe Merfolk Trickster is better. I could Trickster this and just somewhat freely attack.
Swing with everything, see what he's got.
No, but if they play Snapcaster Mage, Fatal Push, I'm dead. I'm super dead. And they're representing a removal spell because they played Dismember for full retail, for 4 damage, 4 life the turn ago. So they have at least one removal spell in hand.
Let's say he has one removal spell for one creature or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just Violin Lord of Atlantis. That's 6 damage.
Okay, let's say attack for 6. They block, they use a... Okay, first, they're allowed to block. Then, after that, they use a removal spell. They take 3, go to 3. It's not so bad. So we get really blown out if they have Snapcaster Mage, but we are in somewhat healthy shape if that's not the case. And you know what? If they block, if they block with Snapcaster Mage after they've used their Fatal Push, then we can Violin Lord of Atlantis. That's possible. Okay, let's try that. This is a weird line. So they're gonna get to they're allowed to block. They're gonna use a removal spell on something. Wow.
Why didn't you Violin?
Because I didn't want to let them use a removal spell on it. Maybe they have nothing, or maybe they're just holding it back for the right moment. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push. Those are good cards. Thought Scour, Death Shadow. Okay, this is Death Shadow. It's Grixis Death Shadow that had the weirdest damn start. A second Gurmag Angler. Okay.
One card in hand.
No attacks. So we might win here. Especially if I draw one Island Walker. Then we definitely win.
Boop.
Yeah, we got it. Attack! Do you have anything at all? Did you have that removal spell? Did you very accurately bluff me?
Nope.
Wow, that's interesting. So you took 4 damage. You took an extra 2 damage to represent removal. That's scary. That's scary stuff. That's scary stuff.
He's willing to go to the river with 2/3 offsuit.
I guess so. Okay, so cards. A few Spreading Seas are fine. Vapor Snag is good in this matchup. We'll take out 1 land, 1 vial. Spell Pierce, I'm not in love with it. Deprive is good. Okay, I like Venser. Relic is great. Relic is very good. Slows down Gurmag Angler. It's a relatively fine answer against Grim Lavamancer and is an answer to Snapcaster Mage. Maybe we'll take out... I really don't like Spell Pierce. The games can go really long. I just don't like it. Like in that game, it just becomes dead. I think that's it. Everything else looks fine. We're missing Harbinger of the Tides, but we got Vapor Snag. Can't say that Vapor Snag's gonna be amazing, but at least it's something that we can bounce. We can bounce our own creatures. We can snag our own Master Waves back to our hand in response to removal. This hand is okay. There's a bubble.
Course.
Okay, now we know what's going on. Last game was just really weird. Last game it looked like we were up against Dimir control. They should have just resigned. I would have had no idea. I sort of hope they take the Deprive. Because once they do that, I don't have to worry about bringing a land back to my hand for Master of Waves. Oh, it's... what the hell? I skipped through my turn. Whatever. I said it's okay. It's not actually okay, but...
You should pass through your turn, just to make it fair.
No. So we're down a turn against Grixis Death Shadow. I pressed the wrong key. I just wanted to like go to my next. That looks like we're not missing anything, except like this is the turn we need to Deprive up. Now if they get any big threat on the board, that's gonna suck. But if they don't, that's gonna be good. That's never happened to me before.
I would have passed through to make it fair.
No, they don't have to do that. Okay, we're not going to play Biomancer because we need to hold up Deprive. We can play Trickster at end of turn, that's fine.
Now he's got double red. Now we got triple red.
And the next turn we can play Biomancer with Deprive back up. Sure. Nope. Removal spells in the graveyard, so Snapcaster Mage can't get any value. Actually should play... Oh, they were going to play something. They were going to pay the cost to something. They ended up not doing that. We're still weak to Stubborn Denial, because Stubborn Denial is basically Force Spike right now. And they do bring that in against Merfolk. They do bring that in against Merfolk. So we're down a turn against Grixis Death Shadow, but... Seems like everything's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. If nothing happens, I'm gonna activate Benthic Biomancer. It's a good way to put more power on the board. I would like to save the Trickster for later. If they flash in Snapcaster Mage, we just block it. Okay, it's fine. Bermuda Vault on the boards. Way of putting creatures on the board. Pass. But now Snapcaster Mage is live, but we do have Deprive for that. There's a Deprive for that. Stubborn Denial offline. I guess we just let this resolve.
Let him lose 2 life.
Oh, I should have played the No, I don't want to play Merfolk Trickster.
Let him lose 2 life.
Yeah, the 2 life is necessary. Our hand is basically all the same. Okay, they're taking the Deprive. That's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. So the only card I get really blown out by here is Kozilek's Return. Do you have that card in this deck? Okay, so they now know... They don't know 1 card in my hand. I sort of want to protect the Mutavault. Because that can survive Engineer Explosives, Liliana the Last Hope, everything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let that resolve. And I have to discard a card. So I'll discard my island. Okay.
Whatever you got, it's gotta be big.
It's gotta be good.
It's gotta be bigger than big.
It's gotta block tricksters.
And fade the deprive, which he knows you have.
I think that's the big problem. Whatever they do is gonna take up a lot of mana. And they know I've got this deprive in hand. Deprive good in this matchup, what can I say? In matchups that go long, and these matchups do go long.
Long?
Yeah. Deprive good. I'm not really seeing the power of Vapor Snag, though. The only matchup so far Vapor Snag was good against was the Merfolk deck.
Of course. It's a blocker.
Yeah, I have to counter this. I have no choice. Board wipe?
We don't got double red.
Well, they're trying to play something. That's a good draw. Because now if they play Snapcaster Mage, I can at least tap it down. Okay. Fair enough. That means the removal really sucks.
You got one turn left, Bob.
I'm going to keep the island in my hand just in case they try to play Kolaghan's Command. The interesting thing is if they pass. That would be the interesting thing.
Are you a god?
Yeah.
There it is.
Resolves. Okay, do you have Death Shadow?
It's incredible value that I just got.
Yeah. Oh, looks like it's going to be Gurmag Angler. So Trickster was the best thing we could draw here. They don't do the highlighting the graveyard thing anymore. Yeah, it resolves.
Should have tapped that bastard down.
Oh yeah, and it's over.
3, 2, 1.
Wow!
Whoa, whoa. Top decks, baby.
I gave them the emoji. Got tricked. Oh yeah. Here's a little lesson in trickery.
Good games.
Good games. Look at that. We're down a whole turn. I donated our opponent a turn. We still won. That's how good this matchup is. Grixis Death Shadow. You don't need so much help. The matchup against Grixis Death Shadow is so good. You don't need anything. Yeah, you can matchup versus Grixis Death Shadow. Is so good you can donate turns.
4-0, people.
4-0. Yeah, we're going for a 5-0 here. Just a casual 5-0. We're not really going for 5-0. We're going for like 4-1. We should lose it to that amulet deck.
No.
But anyway. I guess it's not our fault. They had a heart attack.
Yeah,
so anyway, we're going for round 5.
The King Slayers.
Well, time to slay. Time to be the only king they don't slay. We're gonna keep this.
And it's hot.
Not really. Like we don't actually have any creatures. It's super controlling heavy, but we'll make do.
Turn 1 Spell Pierce. Doesn't even listen.
Maybe next turn.
Regret in 3.
Oh damn! Can't Spreading sees that. Or I'm not really interested in doing that. So this could be Izzet Phoenix. Could still be Blue Eye Control, I guess.
Blue Eye Control on its way out.
Actually, does Izzet Phoenix play Serum Visions? I guess they have to. But I'm like thinking, they play Thought Scour, they play Faithless Looting, but do they play Serum Visions? Attack or hold up Spell Pierce?
Hold up.
I think attack. If we're up against Izzet Phoenix, I really want to start getting the beat down on. If I had an island, I mean, if I had double islands out in play, I would pass, try to counter a thing in the ice. Because that would be worth it.
You should be able to cast spells with these. Non-creature.
I could be also up against Storm. There's a lot of decks I could be up against right now. Oh, Blue-Eye Control. Okay. Search for Azcanta. That was worth spell piercing. Yup. It's okay. We'll spell pierce the what's it called?
Teferi.
Yeah, Teferi. Teferi Clefairy.
Teferi.
Let's get this underneath counter magic. I guess we'll show the Merfolk Trickster. Drawing Island here would be good, because I would like to have Spell Pierce up for this game. And also get to deprive mana. Excellent. We have... Okay, so like, Search for Azcanta can be really bad if the game goes really long. But if the game goes really short, and we have a sort of hand that can make the game go really short, then Search for Azcanta isn't going to be as big of a deal. I guess the largest concern is our opponent playing with Supreme Verdict in the main deck. We still I don't think we have to be too patient with the hand that we have. Oh, Jace the Mind Sculptor. The Mind Sculptor. Ooh. Obviously they didn't feel very threatened by this thing. Only one white mana source. I mean, I'm really inclined to Spreading Seas that damn thing. Timely Reinforcements. Gain 6 life.
Nah.
You can lose all of it next turn.
I wouldn't let him have it, because he's still got deprive later. He's in desperation mode.
Do you know what? Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure out... I can Spell Pierce this, put the Merfolk Trickster in play. The next turn, Violin, Master of the Pearl Trident, we Spreading Seas the Hollowed Fountain. And then that guarantees Supreme Verdict can't get played. We attack for 6, and we do have lethal next turn. Like, we attack for 6, put them down to 9, and then we have lethal on the following turn, so we'll Spell Pierce this. Like, if we Spreading Seas the Hollow Fountain, then they can't Miracle a Terminus. They can't do any tricky crap. It would be very convenient if we draw a land in the next few turns, so that we can attack with Mutavault and have Deprive back up at the same time.
There she is.
There it is. Maybe we even attack with the Mutavault this turn. Again, they can't do anything. Oh, that's great. I don't even need to play the Master of the Pearl Trident in play now. But maybe we will.
I would.
Hit for 9. Go down to 6. Sure. Just in case they play another Timely Reinforcements, we can beat that too. Counter spells. I mean, our hand is very good for Blue-Eye Control, and they didn't have enough white sources. Alright. You can start counting the Resignation. Well, they actually do what? Sorry, they have Cryptic Command in their deck. They'll wait a little bit. They'll wait to Cryptic Command, we'll deprive it, and then The hopes and dreams are gone. But they need to do something like...
Amazing.
They need to like Cryptic Command bounce a Mutavault, because the Mutavaults are threatening lethal. Why do you want a Cryptic Command on my draw step?
It's more than enough. Swing.
Do you have 2 Snapcaster Mages? Does that even do anything?
Three, two, one.
If I didn't have Deprive in my hand, we might still win. Oh, actually, that's not true. So what we would have to do is we'd have to just attack with just the creatures, leave the Mutavaults back. Then they would have to Cryptic Command. They can't tap draw, because after they tap draw, we can activate both Mutavaults and attack for 6. So they have to tap the team, bounce one of the Mutavaults, and that way, and then from there, we would have to just attack with 1 Mutavault, put them down to 3, replay the Mutavault, and still threaten the same thing next turn. Alright, looking forward to this. That's why we got the Tectonic Edge. Don't like Surgical Extraction. I do like, with combination of Tectonic Edges, Spreading Seas, and we got the Vencers.
Did you see the video of that big spider that pushed its way up a banana?
No.
It's gross.
So I'm going to take out Oboro. I think I'm just going to take out the Vapor Snags. They're like playable, but not really where you want to be in this matchup. They're not necessary. So I'm bringing in the Spreading Seas because in combination with Tectonic Edge, you want to screw them off mana, just like what we did in that game. You can take them off mana sources. We were a little lucky that they only had 1 white mana source, but in other games, the Tectonic Edge will also help aid the attack on their mana. We've got Venser to bounce things like Supreme Verdict, but more importantly, it's just an overall Swiss Army knife. Bounces, counters, whatever we need it to at the right time. Master Waves is just a good way of putting a lot of power on the battlefield all at once if necessary. Benthic Biomancer loots, filters for good cards. We take out the Oboro because we want to keep as many islands in our deck for Settle the Wreckage and Path to Exile. So we want as many islands as possible. I don't like bringing in Relic because they're going to be bringing in Stony Silence, at least 1 to 2 copies, and this just... I think we can beat I think we can beat Blue-Eye Control pretty comfortably without the use of Relic. But if they throw Stony Silence on the battlefield, okay, not a big deal. We can deal with that. But the more artifacts we have in our deck, the worse it gets. Maybe Relic is a little bit better than I think, now that we have Benthic Biomancer, and we can loot it away. But still, I'm really not impressed with this card in this matchup.
Nobody is.
It interacts with a few Snapcaster Mages. They don't play that many, but it does interact with Search for Azcanta. Still, Search for Azcanta is going to get value if the game goes long, and also Relic is sort of a card that you want to play for the long game. They mulligan, that's good. Okay, we're going to keep this. It's slow and clunky, but...
Go to 5. Go to 4.
Oh, they're going down.
3.
4, jeez.
It's over.
Well... Field of Ruin! Is that how it is? This is how you get 5-0s, people. Just hope that your opponents have heart attacks and they're having really shitty luck. We've got Spreading Seas. Hey, Search for Azcanta can totally put them back into the game.
Here it come.
It's their visions. So I'm definitely going to Spreading Seas this. Field of Ruin... Might as well. Oh yeah, that's another reason we take out Oboro, so that it can't get hit by Field of Ruin. Not that there's a very good chance. They put 2 cards on the bottom.
Good. Glad.
Sounds like they've got crap. Taking away the white mana. Evil white mana. That's great. So we can play Silvergill Adaptant. Or we could just play Aether Vial and hold up Deprive. I don't want to give them too much time, though. Oh, it just keeps getting better for us. This is amazing. So let's start with... I just gotta hope they don't have Mana Leak or something. Yeah, great. This is certainly going to resolve. It's time to bring the pain!
House of Pain.
Uh-oh. That's a good one.
Switch. Nope.
Gives them something. And now, this is where Nikachu slows the hell down. Because they can threaten things like Jace the Mind Sculptor next turn. Maybe not the biggest deal, but still a deal.
Still swing for 6 if you put Trident in.
I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to hold up. I'll play Trickster at end of turn, probably. Or maybe not. Okay, I'll think about it.
Hold up Deprive. You might have something sick.
Slowly getting back to the game. Oh, no! I played the Mutavault, so now they can Field of Ruin it. I totally forgot about that. Well. Okay, now they are really getting back into the game. Let's hope. Hopefully they play something. I'm going to return the Mutavault back to my hand. I can deprive something and then put it back in my hand. Sure. Take the damage. Not a big deal. One of these Ether Vials is going to go to 4. We're still in very good shape. But we'd be in better shape if these are 2 colorless mana sources, because now they can try to get the mana for, what's it called? Like, they're really far from Cryptic Command mana, but they're really close now to Supreme Verdict mana, because it's double white and a blue. Supreme Verdict should have been double blue, double white. That is a bullshit card. Cannot be countered. I guess everyone hates cards that cannot be countered.
It adds spice to the game. Well, come on, dummy. You're going to time out too?
I'll take it.
The Kingslayer.
Just a comment about the way I constructed the deck list. I don't care so much about not having 4 Spreading Seas in game 1 when I don't have the support of Tectonic Edge. Spreading Seas is it's okay game 1 against Blue-White Control. Okay, so they are going to eat up my land. This is not the worst interaction for us, because it does help thin our own deck of mana and land. Okay, so I will Trickster at end of turn. Get our own beats on the board. Interesting that they found an island, so that really sells me that they've got Cryptic Command in their hand. Oh, it's gonna auto yield for both. We're definitely gonna tick one of these vials up to 4. We are definitely going to tick up one of these vials up to 4.
He's going to take it. Jump.
I guess so.
No, he's got a path. No, he doesn't got a path.
Yeah, if I didn't play it, would have been more accurate if I don't play that Mutavault. Then they would be really screwed from playing Cryptic Command ever.
Alright, tap out big. Come on. Tap out huge, in fact.
Wonder if they're going to slow down now. No slowing down. Speeding up.
You can block 1. Huh, could have blocked 1.
Yeah, I guess so. There, I missed a block too. There are no meaningful instants in the graveyard, so Snapcaster Mage can't take advantage of anything. Sure. So that was probably not going to block anything. I'm saving the Deprive for the Master of Waves. The Master of Waves will take over this game. Vendilion Click.
Just say no.
Just say no to Vendilion Clicks.
You have more deprives in the deck.
Yeah, I guess I have to do this. And the reason I have to do this is that, I mean, it's... If they're going to take it away, then they're just going to take it away. I'm going to take my guns away. Well, this is useful. I can hit the Hollow Fountain. Getting them even further away from Cryptic Command mana.
Sounds good.
But I take a Devotion off of me. We're just going to have to live with it.
Can it hit the field of room?
Yes, but it's colorless mana, and we want them to have colorless mana. Hopefully that's not premature. I don't need this land in my hand, right? Well, we're at my end step. All right, doesn't matter. They're trying to rebuild.
They got nothing. Probably just land.
Okay, this one staying on 2. This one's going up. Oh! Okay. Do you have Logic Knot? I'm not sure. So, just in case, I'm passing. Trying to tiptoe around this damn Supreme Verdict. Supreme Verdict, Cryptic Commands.
Just pass. You got nothing.
Well, they have something.
But it's about to become meaningless.
Hopefully. It's not that many tokens. Alright, so if they pass to us... Okay, so now we can always violin a second one. Okay, I'll say always no to both of these.
If we get any of you get a second deprive, it is over. No matter what. It'll be 12 damage just in tokens for putting the second boy in. Come on, second counter spell.
We have Mutavault, but we're not, as I explained earlier, we're not going to play that.
Swing with everything.
No. But I will swing with all the elementals. Because the second Master of Waves will be super lethal. I'm not threatening lethal right now, so... I guess I could attack with Trickster.
No, he's worth 2 blue. You should just attack with...
I believe I have 15 power in play. Oh, well, that's not exactly going to work. Okay. Let it resolve. Trying to play around that one Cryptic Command. I'm definitely not playing around the Supreme Verdict. Well, you're gonna just take it! Okay. Let's see if that strategy pays off. Okay, so we're just hoping for no white mana. We can deal with anything else. Anything else. Second Field of Ruin. Useless! Teferi? It's gotta be Teferi.
Sorry.
This is by no means, this is not how,
Magic's played.
No, like...
I want to win.
It's like, we go 5-0, we got 5-0, and you got a peek of what it takes to go 5-0. Your opponent's got a mulligan down to 4! That's what has to happen. If your opponents are mulliganing down to 4, you ain't going 5-0. 5. If your opponents aren't going down to 4 cards, you aren't going 5-0. Don't know if you see that behind the horsey. You got a glimpse of the luck that's required in order to go 5-0. And of course, it's not a real 5-0. We just had like it's a 4-1. It's really a 4-1. We were dead against the amulet deck, and we refused to resign. It's not. And in the 1 in 500 chance that you actually get to win in those situations, it happened. You know, I don't expect to win very often like that. It does happen though. You're dead, and then all of a sudden your opponent disappears, and then they lose. So good for us. So we go 5-0 with this list. I don't think we saw the proper play out of Vapor Snag. We didn't run into the decks that we want to run into for Vapor Snag. Control is still out there. That's why you see me with the main deck Tectonic Edges. Tectonic Edge might have helped us in this match, because we did cut our opponent down on mana to prevent them from playing Teferi, I guess. I guess it could have been really worse, way worse for them. They wouldn't have played those Field of Ruins. And what else? Grixis Death Shadow, very popular right now. That's why Merfolk has a big edge against Grixis Death Shadow. We gave them a whole turn. Gave them a whole turn for nothing and still won. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, this is the deck that went 5-0. We're gonna thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also gonna thank the manabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Merfolk in Modern.